This is awkward because we're going to talk about Chelsea sucking again.
What he said.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Red, White, and Blues podcast.
Oh,
Daniel.
baby, we've broken out the booze.
That's Jason. This is an episode where we're going to drink a little bit. What y'all don't know is we're actually recording this after we just recorded our special Festivus episode, which comes out tomorrow night. So we are already a couple drinks in. But everybody, please tune into our YouTube channel or Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast at, tomorrow night at 7-ish, 8-ish, somewhere around there. We will be dropping our special Chelsea Festivus episode. Jason, how are you doing, my friend?
Hey, man, I've been better. I hated that damn game. The Festivus episode made things a little bit better, though, because that was like really our past selves referencing our future selves as our past selves.
Yes.
So we were referring to things we were talking about in this episode, in the episode that we recorded before this, but will come out after this. And that kind of has given me a little bit of a mind F, if you will, much like Chelsea's first half performance in the Newcastle game, because what the shit was that?
Oh,
horrible football.
Like, I feel like we've said this for like 3 weeks in a row now, like worst first half performance ever. And it just keeps getting worse every stinking week. It's like every week, it's like shit first half performance, shittier first half performance. And that's exactly what happened this week. It was the shittiest of the shittiest that we've ever seen from this club.
Yep.
I don't.
What's crazy is that the Everton game, right? We scored our first 2 goals in that half. And I think if you go back and listen to our episode, we were still like, that sucked. Like how did we get 2 goals out of that? Like we were lucky to not be down by 4. And then we were lucky to not let them score more in the second half. And somehow we came on top of the Everton game after shitting the bed in all the previous games before that, because God forbid we put together a string of like consistent performances. Hey, this is my past self referencing this is my future self representing my past self that then references this self to talk about that in the Festivus episode. But still, it's like crazy. It's crazy that we did this. We keep doing this. And yeah, it didn't pay off in the same way that it did the previous 2 games with the changes Maresca made, even though we bravely and impressively clawed back a 2-2 victory.
Yeah, but
give me a damn break. Like, can we not just play football for 2 halves?
Yeah.
Can we not just do it?
Yeah, can we not just have a consistent performance? I think that's the problem with all this.
God damn it.
Yeah, you can sit here and say, oh, it's impressive that we clawed back, but we never should have been down 2-0 to begin with. Like, that's the problem in all this, is if you never go down 2-0 to begin with, you win the game 2-0. The thing is we should have been down 4 or 5-0 at halftime. That's the crazy thing about it. Newcastle just sucks. Like, that's what it really boils down to, is Newcastle had so many freaking chances to score goals in this match, and they just didn't do it.
Dude, and they weren't even playing with like all of their starters.
Yeah, there's another point.
They have a crazy injury crisis going on right now, man. That's crazy.
Crazy injury crisis. The only thing I had going
out, Livermento out, Dan Burn out, Trippier out, like and Lascelles out. Lascelles out. Like, holy shit! They're not even playing with people that should have been on the pitch, and they still had so many chances, and they couldn't finish. And they still scored 2 in the first half. That's crazy.
Yep, still scored 2 in the first half. I mean, I don't even know. What was let's see. What was our Where are we? Here we go. It's what I'm looking for. Lineup. I'm pretty sure we pretty much predicted this lineup.
It's not hard to predict these days. Just
It's
put
really
a right
not.
back in the midfield and you're good to go. God damn it.
Yeah.
Sanchez, Gusto at right back, Fafana Chalaba bringing up the center backs, Cucurella, a guy that we keep complaining about needs rest and then we don't use his backup. James, I'm just going to tell you, James, my favorite player, James, not being reduced to a midfielder role at Chelsea right now, with Caicedo in the pivot, Neto, Palmer, Garnacho. What the hell? How did Garnacho end up with a 7.5 after this game? Give me a damn break. And then João Pedro leading the line. Crazy. Like, the thing is, this isn't crazy for how we play right now. Like, this is like pretty much Maresca's go-to, and he's stubbornly sticking to this shit. Like, even though it has bit us in the ass several times, and people want to talk about Gusto had an amazing performance against Everton. How many times have we put this guy in the midfield and he has shit the bed? I don't give a shit that he had one good performance. Like, this is a problem with Gusto in general. The dude is not consistent across the thing. Go listen to the Festivus episode. He's not consistent.
Yep.
From game to game. Like, you can't count on him. And this is one of those games where him being in the midfield was a liability, and he's right in front of Fofana, who was also a liability this game. And we go down 2-0 in the first half. Give me a break. Like, this is insane. This is insane. We'll talk about how we clawed bravely. Heroically clawed back from a 2 deficit down. We'll talk about how brave we were and the change that was made to help us get there in the second half. But yeah, that was how we started. That's how we tend to start now.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem. And like, everybody will talk about how great the partnership of Fofana and Chalaba has been this year. And I think there's 6 clean sheets in a row or some shit like that. And they had been. But then all of a sudden, this match, Wesley decides, I'm going to go back to my old dumbass self. And
yes,
I still don't understand the first goal, what he was doing. Like, he got lucky not to have the ball taken off of him, like, right away when he had it. And he somehow keeps it. And then he's like, oh, I'm just going to keep dribbling up the pitch. Instead of just clearing the ball down the field and giving it back to Newcastle and just weathering the storm. No. Wesley's going to go try and dribble through everybody. Try and pull a Josh. He's no Josh. Can't dribble through everybody. And just loses the ball.
Sorry, Dan. We got that backwards. Josh is no Wes. Maresca said that a little while back, and that's why he doesn't play. But I just wanted to correct that. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me, Jason. We need to be correct on this podcast. Our accuracy needs to be on point. Thank you for that, Jason, and keeping me in line. I appreciate that.
I'm really sorry to interrupt you for that.
I appreciate that. But yes, Wesley, trying to do his best Josh impression, loses the ball, and then it leads to a goal. That's the thing. It's dumb shit. And this is what we're talking about. Every week we make dumb mistakes. And it happens every match. It's just, will the other team capitalize on it? And Fofana isn't the kind of person that should be trying to dribble through defenses, through a midfield. He's not that kind of ball-carrying center back. It's not who he is.
Especially with the press that Newcastle were putting out.
Yeah.
Newcastle's press in the first half was how you do it.
Yeah, it was.
They had our number all half, and we are not skillful. We don't have enough finesse. We don't have enough clinical passing. Bob definitely doesn't have the clinical passing.
Nope.
We could not get out of that press to save our lives. And putting a right back in midfield to try to overwhelm their midfield, which is how people get at Newcastle now. Yeah, to do that did not work. So good job, Maresca. You really played that one pretty well. I guess they'd never done that before. I don't know. You probably watched all their tape.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to watch their tape from the 80s, my guy.
Like,
you don't have
everybody,
to watch all of it. Just intuit some. Just saying.
like, the common thing with Newcastle is you have to survive the first 15 to 20 minutes at Newcastle when they're playing at home, because their fans are so into the match. They have a raucous stadium.
They're loud,
You know they're going to come out and press you. You know that is what is going to happen the first 15 to 20 minutes. You know they can't keep that up the whole match. It's just not humanly possible. Like, you know it's not. So you have to just survive. And instead of our boys trying to survive, we try to dribble through it. And it doesn't work. And instead of just getting rid of the ball, they want to patty cake it around the back. It doesn't work. Just get rid of the ball, keep your lines, hold fast, get it out of there. Yep. Try and hit somebody on the break. Try and hit Neto making a run. Try and hit João Pedro making a run. Because their press was suffocating us in the first half.
Oh, man.
Like, we couldn't do anything. And then they get the first goal because Wesley freaking just gives them the ball, and they get the goal. And the second goal comes simply because Wesley doesn't mark somebody. So, I don't know. I mean, Wesley this, Wesley that. Wesley shit the bed. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, man, if only we had Tosin in there, we'd be talking. Newcastle would have won.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean,
it's quite astounding that this is the state of our right center back. Like, in that there is no consistency there, and the one player we should be playing there, Josh, who puts in a solid performance every time he goes out. Josh is still green, right? Like that, but there's like a level. There's a benefit of the doubt you give Josh that you don't give Wesley. And there's a benefit of the doubt you give Josh that you don't give Tosin. And instead of us just allowing Josh to come in, and you got some senior players that step up, or you put James beside him, God forbid, instead of in the midfield, and you have Chalaba over on the over on his left, instead of like surrounding him with some players that can like build him up, cover some of the things that he messes up. He doesn't even mess up that often, but like cover some of the things, let him learn. Instead of doing that, you just go to the press and you make a bullshit excuse about why you're not playing him because, let me get this straight. He's a totally different person than Wesley Fofana. Like, we didn't know that when you like released the lineups. I mean, I assume like you're saying two different names, and I've seen both players standing together. That means they're two different people. But for some reason, that means Josh can't play because there's another person that exists and he's different than Josh. I don't know, man. It just seems weird to me. But, you know, Maresca is Maresca and he knows everything. So it's crazy. Like, it's just insane that we can't have a consistent performance from the right center back position.
It is.
And it's almost a guarantee. I think it's happened all but one game, maybe two. This season, that if Tosin's playing, did we lose when Tosin was playing the last time he played? I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, no, because he played midweek, so no, we did not lose last time Tosin played. I think he played.
Yeah, but did we take him out then started winning? I can't remember. I'll look.
I don't.
But the theme is when Tosin's in, the liability goes up, and it's almost guaranteed that we're going to lose.
Or concede, at least.
Yes. And Fofana, when he's doing his actual best Tosin impression for most of the game, when he's not trying to be Josh, Maresca needs to learn the difference between the two. when he's not trying to do his impression of everybody else, Fofana can have a good game, but you never know what version of Fofana you're going to get. And he had been pretty consistent up until then, so it's not like... But it's like... We did 2 subs this match, right? Like, one of the complaints,
go ahead,
I'm pretty sure it was Santos and Enzo came in at half, right? So, like, Maresca's complaining about, like, Maresca rotates a lot, but he's like, he's not, like, of course you're going to, like, get popped for, like, or, like, you're going to drive up the stats when you rotate 10 of 11 for a cup game. Like, that's just going to happen, which is like total Maresca thing to do. But you want to complain about players playing a lot, and Cucurella has been on the pitch like almost every game.
Yeah.
And you're not playing. I mean, I understand that Hato. I can't believe I have to go through this again. Daniel, I just want to explain to you that Hato is a different player than Kukurea. But that means that Kukurea plays every game, and Hato, who was brought in to be a like for like replacement for him, doesn't play. And even crazily enough, Hato plays at left center back sometimes.
Yeah, I know. That's the crazy thing is that when he does play, he plays at center back,
Yeah,
not left back.
yeah. Because so we can keep Kukurea in, but
Yeah.
then we go in front of the press and we complain that we're playing every 2 to 3 days, and that is why we lose. And players are tired. But we only did 2 subs this match. But yet he rotates the most. So should we look at the quality of the rotation? Maybe I don't know Reddit,
Yeah.
but anyway, or stop rotating us right back into this midfield. Like I don't know, that counts as a rotation, right? Like so.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's mind blowing. My mind is blown every time Maresca does this shit, and Newcastle earned it in the first half, and their fans are awesome. Like
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of showing up and supporting the
Yeah.
team, awesome.
I
I
know
don't
what you
think
meant.
they're awesome. They are annoying as shit to me.
Yeah.
But if I was playing for those fans, I would probably love it.
Yeah. And I mean, I will say this. The only caveat I will say to Maresca this match is he had a whopping, I believe, 4 attacking players on the bench after he made the Santos. With Santos, I guess you can argue necessarily maybe not. But Enzo, Bonanote, and Gui were his attacking subs this match. With Esteval being out, Gittins is hurt. I'm assuming Gittins is hurt, even though he's not listed. He didn't make the squad, so I'm assuming Gittins is hurt in all of this. So, I don't know. Who knows where the hell Gittins is? It would have been nice to have him out there because, gosh dog it, Garnacho shows a hell of a game of shit bad this time around. Just an utter stinker from Garnacho. Don't know what the hell that was.
I'm gonna go look at his stats because he got a 7.5 on FOTMob.
I don't know how. I guess shooting in bulk gives you a lot of points because
I guess
they don't have to be great shots.
Apparently not.
But yeah, that's the thing. He didn't have a lot of good subs this match, and the subs he made were shit. So even on top of that, I think you've at least got to bring Giu in for Palmer and let Palmer. I understand Palmer's got to rest, but bring Giu in, shift João Pedro back to the 10, and then bring in Santos and Enzo Santos into the midfield, and move Reese back to right back, which is where he normally plays. This isn't hard to figure out how to make these subs. But the thing is too is that our backup aren't that great of quality. Enzo hasn't been great this year. Santos, I rate, and I wish Maresca would play him more because I think he has the potential to be great. But you got Buonanotte on the bench. Buonanotte is shit. You got Giu on the bench. As much as I love Giu, and I think Giu has potential, it's just not there yet. But then,
he's green.
Yeah, he's green. But then you look at Delop. Delop hasn't done shit either. So it's João Pedro hadn't really done a lot until this match. We're not getting production from the striker position. So Neto shit,
but he's 5 goals and 3 assists on the season, João Pedro. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah. And what that was his first goal in forever in this match.
He has started 16 matches, by the way.
Yeah.
João Pedro has.
I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
He started 16 matches, man. I thought players were getting tired.
I mean, Joao Pedro is going to get. I mean, he's running several of these players into the ground this year.
That's crazy. Like, oh, but we got to protect Esteval. I don't know. Why don't you protect the team? I don't know. Have a good rotational policy. Have a good game management policy. Just saying. Play players where they're supposed to be playing. I don't know. Just thought.
How about whenever we're playing a shitty Cardiff team in the EFL Cup, you bring up some of the academy players and let them play? How about Jim gets to play a little bit? You know, it's striker. Yeah. Here's the thing. This is my thing. Just bring Shim in and let him play striker. He absolutely, positively cannot do any worse than any of our other strikers have done this year.
True.
How can he do worse? He can't. Does he? He doesn't score a goal? Oh no, that's the exact same thing our striker would have done in the game anyway. So what does it matter? At least he was out there playing and getting some experience. So I don't know, man. It is just. It's baffling. It's just baffling, man. I don't know. And then we went to halftime. Second half comes around. We actually had a good second half. And that's the thing. Is this is the one thing we're consistent at, Jason, is you can say Maresca is very consistent at making changes in the second half and getting things to work usually.
Well, we also looked like we wanted to play.
Yes.
Like in the first half,
we
didn't want anything. We didn't want anything.
Give a shit. Like the rugby coach not doing his job. I don't know what the hell he's there for.
Save some money and just get rid of that guy. I don't know what we're doing.
I mean, after everything I heard about everybody cobbling that dude's balls during the summer, during the Club World Cup, and giving him all this credit for what he did to motivate the team for the Club World Cup, I don't hear a peep about him now that we were shit.
Yeah, seriously. First half, 4 shots, none on target.
Yeah.
78% passing accuracy.
Outside of the Everton match, Jason, I cannot tell you when we had a shot on target in the first half.
We had no corners.
Yeah.
In the first half.
Did we even have any corners in the whole match? Up until the very end, maybe we had a couple. But
yeah, I have to look. In the second half, we had 4 corners.
Okay, we had 4. Okay.
But I mean, I know corners aren't everything, but it's like a sign that we're getting down there and trying some shit.
Correct. And we
at the end of the day, that's what that is. And then first half here, I just want to look. We had 9 clearances. They had 9 clearances. Accurate long balls, 23%. Mm-hmm. We need that to be better if we're trying to break a press. Accurate crosses, 25%. That is 1 cross, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1. We had 8 throws, 11 touches in their box, which is more than theirs, which is 10. We had 23 duels won to their 25. We only won 53% of the ground duels, but they won 40. So we won 50-50. Aerial duels, we lost 39 to 61%.
Mm-hmm.
Successful dribbles was 63%. We had 5 to their 2. But it's I don't know. There's just not much there. We didn't create anything. We didn't look like we wanted it. They pressed us into oblivion. We didn't know how to break it. There's no creativity. Gusto was worthless. Fofana was worthless. Good job, boys.
This is the biggest stat to me in this match. Big chances created. 7 for Newcastle, 1 for us. They missed 5 big chances.
I'm going to go just do a little bit of research. I mean, that's stunning.
That is absolutely stunning. And we had 13 shots to their 11. We had 4 on target. They had 5 on target. So their shooting percentage accuracy is greater than ours. Their XG was 2.31. Ours was 1.22, which I don't put much stock into that. But that's my point. Is we were literally pretty much outplayed.
Oh, yeah.
They had more corners than we did. Yeah, they didn't have as many shots, but they had more on target than we did. They had more big chances. They just didn't capitalize once again on the chances that we gave them. They had the chances, it just wasn't capitalized on. That's the problem. And like you said earlier, we look like we didn't give a shit in the first half. These players just look like they did not want to be there. They didn't care.
Mm.
Like, and this is my thing. And then everybody will applaud Maresca for the way they came out and played in the second half. Like, oh, he laid into him in halftime. Why were they not up for the game to begin with? That's my problem. Why were they not motivated to begin with when they got out there on the pitch? I don't understand. Why can't you be motivated in the first half when you step out on the pitch? Because that's the manager's job, is to motivate them. But then we applaud them for getting them motivated for the second half. Well, why weren't they motivated to begin with, though? Why aren't we asking that question? Because that's the more important question to me to be asking. Okay, yeah, you rallied them for the second half. Great. Golf clap for you. Why didn't you have them ready to go for the start of the match?
Exactly.
Because they should have been, but they didn't, and it was clear as day that these players just did not want to be there at the beginning of this match. I don't know what it is.
It's pretty stunning. I think I'm looking at Atalanta right now. I'm just going back. I'm looking at big chances. Everton had 3 big chances. We had 5. We missed 3, and they missed all 3 of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Everton had plenty of shots on goal too that game. The Cardiff game is the Cardiff game. Bournemouth had 1 big chance to our none. We drew 2 or 0-0 to that game.
Yep.
I'm just going around. I'm just looking around. This is stupid. I mean, it's just crazy. I'll just end it at Bournemouth. I mean, that was no, never mind. I'll do the third. I'll do the Leeds game since we lost that one too. Their big chances were 2 to our 1. We lost 3-1.
Yep. What do you expect?
They also outplayed us. Leeds just.
Oh yeah, we got destroyed by Leeds. We weren't ready to play that game. And see, this is my thing: is that we have had this is not the first match that we have come out flat in.
Mm-hmm.
We have come out flat in so many matches this season. It's like what is happening before these matches? Why are these players not motivated when they come out on the pitch? Why are they not ready to play? Why were they so ready to play? Or why are they so ready to play against big teams?
Yeah.
Like the Arsenals. Like in a couple weeks' time, we'll be ready to play against City. I'm not convinced we'll be ready to play Sunday or Saturday, Villa, whenever we play Villa, whatever it is on this weekend. I'm not convinced because it's not a big name. But like my thing is like, why for these big matches is Maresca able to get the players up for the matches, but for the smaller clubs, he's not able to get them up? And then to plead ignorance about Leeds and not say, I don't understand the rivalry. Like, it's one of the greatest FA Cup matches that's ever been played, and you don't understand the rivalry? Like, it's one of the most talked about FA Cup finals ever, the Leeds and Chelsea match. Like, and you don't understand the rivalry.
Let alone being the coach of Chelsea. You have
exactly
my guy.
Exactly.
Like figure it out. Like, it's insane.
It is. I just don't I don't understand how we can't be motivated for the first half of football against teams that we should come out and roll over. On paper, at least. But then again, I look at our club and I don't think, like, maybe on paper we're not better than a lot of these clubs. Maybe, we have a couple of good players and that's it.
I don't think we're better.
I mean, that's the way I'm starting to lean.
I think we have the potential to lose every match. And I think that is more likely than us winning, because you don't know which half we're going to show up in.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the firepower to put that many goals away. We don't have the skill or the finesse or or are clinical enough to go through a team. We're too easy to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Maresca is stubborn with who he's playing where. His rotation is shit. He rotates a lot for the little games, but he's running several players into the ground. The only reason Caicedo got a rest was because he got a red card.
True.
Like, if Cucurella wants to get a rest, he's going to have to take somebody out.
He's going to get. Yeah, he's going to intentionally miss a match.
Yeah, I mean, this was the time to capitalize because of our injury crisis. Has been pretty like it's not hurting us because the people that were injured were not playing anyway because Lavia stayed injured, Isugo never got in, things like that. And Chilwell was out. But we've had somebody suspended alongside them. Palmer broke his toe. The lap seems to be pretty injury prone. Esteval's injured now. Gittins isn't playing. Like, it's only going to start stacking up. And we've had a disciplinary crisis this entire season. I mean, Maresca's missing the next match because that dude, how many matches is that guy going to miss?
That is the second match now this year that Maresca has missed for disciplinary reasons.
Yeah. We do not have our shit together. I have no hope that we can mount a thing. If this takes the trajectory of last season, great. We'll be scraping for fourth at that point. The margins are fine at fourth, or in the top for the fourth spot this season. We'll have to hope that teams make good enough runs for us to get a fifth. I think in some ways, all these people that keep talking about shirt sponsorships, and I mean, what's your excuse now?
Yeah,
like, it's just a shit show, man. Like, I just do like, and we're sitting in fourth, and like this is how we're feeling. But like, I think I just want more out of this team. Like, we haven't improved on last season at all,
right?
And even like winning the Conference League and winning the Club World Cup means you had to do better than last season already than what you did. And to make a run and to have stability of a lot of similar players that you were able to get backups to some of, but then we're handicapped by not shoring up the defense and not getting super great midfielders as backups for Caicedo.
Right.
Well, I guess we have an injury thing there too. But like, not taking shit into account even before Colwell gets hurt, and then Colwell goes down, and you still don't give a shit enough to shore up the midfield. And then Maresca pulls this rotational policy on us this season, and his subs are shit. And his excuses are like some of the most asinine things I've ever heard. And we went into December with a lot of
hope.
momentum
behind us. No.
Yeah,
hope.
And hope.
Chase.
We had hope. But like, the team itself had done had a great November.
Yeah.
And we draw with Arsenal and then we fall apart. Like the draw with Arsenal was amazing. Like, talk about heroic and brave. Like after our star midfielder goes down and Arsenal played like shit.
Yeah.
And then they played like shit, right? And had and got embarrassed with a 10-man Chelsea who didn't let them win. And we fall apart mentally. And Maresca's shit game management policies. And Arsenal just kept a level head and keep going. Like, that's the difference, man. That's the difference in what it takes to be at the top. And I mean, God forbid, I don't want to praise Arsenal on this podcast, and I'm not really going to talk about them that much. They are the front runners for the league at the moment, and we're not. So they clearly have a mentality that we don't. And our mentality has been shit for years.
Yep. And
you can't convince me that a tumultuous top-down hierarchy with this insane, like, toxic transfer policy that our sporting directors have, that they're probably gonna get an award for, doesn't trickle down to screw us over.
Yeah. For sure.
And then Maresca's no help. Like, started out as a yes man and now wants to show his ass in the press.
Yeah.
After whining about why we're losing. Like, shut up. I mean, give me a break.
And that's the thing. The stuff he's like some of the stuff he's whining about, like the fixture congestion. Like, I don't think you should, as a manager, you can ever have a legitimate complaint about that because
Never.
everybody goes through that. Like, every manager deals with that. So it's not like you're dealing with something that Bob over there isn't dealing with. Like, injury crisis. You don't really have a right to complain about that because every manager at some point goes through that.
It's why you have backups.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you deal with it, you go through it. Now, if he wants to complain about the center backs, if he wants to complain about like the board and what they're doing, I have no problem with that because that's a gripe within his own club. And I will support him in that because our board is dumbasses. Like Tweedledee and Tweedledum, certified dumbasses. Don't know what the hell they're doing. I just think that there's certain things you can complain about. There's certain things you can't. And he has complained about some of the things that I don't think you should complain about as a manager. So it is annoying and it's frustrating coming from him because I think I think Maresca has some good qualities about him, but I also think he has these stubborn things, these stubborn ways about him that are detriment to him and detrimental to Chelsea in the long run of all of this because it's just not conducive to how you should manage a football club. Being stubborn with your subs, not conducive. Not giving academy players a chance to play, not conducive to your club. You look at the two biggest academy players that we've had. Well, I mean, like you look at Colwell, you look at Reese, you look at Mount. Like Mount and Reese, you really contribute to Lamps when he was here for bringing them two up. Colwell, you, I guess, contribute to Potter. I mean, but more so the board, like Colwell was coming up. You know, Josh Maresca seems to be holding him down rather than letting him play. More so when you go 6 matches without playing, arguably one of your better center backs this year and continually starting center back that has been shit all year. That's where the frustration comes in when, you know, you have this academy kid that's 18 years old that's proved he can play, and you're starting a guy that's 28, whatever Tosin is, and is shit the bed this year.
Yep.
Like, why are we doing that? He's not giving the academy player a chance to play, not giving him a chance to thrive. So it's just, I don't know.
It's really frustrating because there's a lot of things that are true at once, and it's our transfer policy is horrible. And the sporting directors are designing a system that puts a coach in a bind without the coach being able to have a say in how to get out of the bind.
Right.
And then at the same time, right? This is not mutually exclusive stuff. This is not either or stuff. At the exact same time, Maresca is not using his subs well. Maresca is not getting the most out of his players and all of the players. Maresca has a few chosen favorites. He has several sons, and he wants to play his sons. Right? And Maresca said this a couple days ago per Nazar Kinsella. Before kickoff, Maresca told TNT, "I'm very happy. I just want to focus on what I can control pitch side." However, he then added, when you have 20 and 21-year-olds and a player who is 30 or 31, and he starts to say something to them, it's invaluable, but it's the strategy of the club.
Yeah.
And that sums it up, man. You have a manager who has his hands tied, who last year, give him his props, he overperformed with what he had.
But here, we have Jason. Let me ask you a question right quick in the middle of this since we're on this. Is Maresca at fault for that, though, because he took the job knowing that was the parameters that were set?
Yeah, no, it's a good point because he knows what he's coming into. He performed well last season, well enough with the situation that we had coming into the season after Poch, after all this shit. Like, he performs good enough that we have a lot of momentum going into this season. And then he's stubborn as shit this season for some reason. Like he was starting to adapt at the end of the season. Why not just take that? And then all the shit he says to the press is like really turning me off of him. And now all of a sudden he he's saving his ass right now, or like he's covering his ass. This is a
He's trying
CYA
to.
situation.
I think he's doing a shitty job of it, but he's trying to.
I agree. Like, but then it just becomes a tit for tat between the manager and the board, and the board's going to win every time, at least for the next 7 years or 6 years or whatever.
Correct.
And so Maresca is gunning for a new job right now. Like, that's what he's doing. Like, he's thinking long term on his way out. He's lining up his next gig. He's already been linked to Man City.
Yeah.
So it's the blood's in the water at this point, and everybody's taking pot shots at each other. And go listen to the Festivus episode. That's one of my grievances. But like, it's just insane that this is where we always are, and like nobody has a good strategy. Maresca talks about what he wants to focus on control on pitch side, and I'm watching it going, I have no idea what you're doing. Like, it defies logic at the same time that the board defies logic.
Yeah.
And anytime we get a leg up on something, we just shoot the leg and we don't carry on with the momentum. And it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating to watch it play out in real time. It's frustrating to dread it for the entirety of the season, have a great November, and then shoot ourselves in the leg.
Yeah, just squander.
We knew it was coming. We saw it.
We did. We read the tea leaves. We saw it.
And it happens every year. Like, we're reading tea leaves every year going, December looks horrible again.
Yep.
It just happened early this year. We thought it would happen with Everton again.
Yeah, we did. We were a couple games off on our prediction this year.
I mean,
but it is.
I thought we had a great November. I don't know why we get to December and all of a sudden we want to shit the bed, but you can look at Maresca directly at some of the decisions he's making and trace it to him. And you can look at the board the entire time and trace it to them. It's a tree with branches. It's not just like,
it's not one issue. There's so many different issues in all of this. Like,
exactly. And we're sitting at 4th on the way down the table right now. Like, and we're not going up
this weekend. Who's third?
And we play 3rd. They're 7 points ahead of us, man.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, what are
You're
we doing?
almost out of the battle for 3rd and 4th at this point. Yep. Because Villa doesn't have European football this year.
Yep.
Like, they just got freaking cruise control. So
European football is becoming a liability, but like also it's a liability if you don't have a strategy, and you don't have a strategy pitch side, and you don't have a strategy on the board side. It's a liability. If you make decisions in the summer that are going to help you weather all of the competitions that you're about to be in.
Yep.
And you have a manager that cares enough to rotate and play the players in the games that need to be played, and God forbid the positions they need to be played in. This like dedication to inverting a right back this season while also having another right back in the midfield is just insanity. And anybody who is defending this shit can get stuffed. You probably were one of the ones saying that we were playing 4D chess when we weren't guaranteed Champions League, but somehow that meant we were going to have a shirt sponsor this year. Give me a break. These people on Reddit are the hive mind that is Chelsea. I'm sure there are some good ones out there, and if you're one of the good ones, I'm not talking to you. If you're one of the ones that are offended by this, you probably need to get your eyes checked and watch more Chelsea football because it's insane. Mm-hmm. I don't care that we clawed back heroically a 2-2 draw. That should not even be in the conversation right now.
Exactly.
We weren't even in the game for half of it.
Yep.
What does it look like when we're in the game for half of it? What is Maresca doing pre-game?
Yeah. Why do we have to shit the bed in the first half? Why do we have to claw our way back in the second half? Why is that even a thing? It shouldn't be a thing. That's the problem. It shouldn't be a thing against a battered Newcastle team that has half the squad out injured, that has not looked great this year, that has not been consistent since they lost their striker. Yep. Like, it is one of those most baffling things ever that people are applauding him. They're applauding him for the way that the team played in the second half. What about the way they shit the bed in the first half? That's all I want to know. Why do we not ask that simple question? Like, there's so
memories are short, man. Memories are short.
It's the board. It's Maresca's not helping himself right now. I'm with you. I think he's trying to get himself fired at this point in time.
Maresca 3 days ago, by the way, Fabrizio, when asked if he wants to be more involved on transfer strategy, no, absolutely not. No. I'm happy with the squad. The reason why I signed with this club, if you remember, I've said many times, is because I think the squad is very good.
But yet you complain about leadership and having older players, but yet you complain about not having center backs, which are both valid complaints. Nobody's saying they're not valid complaints. But now you're contradicting yourself, and you can't have it both ways.
I think his waffling and inconsistency in thought also plays a role here.
That, like on the pitch, like his decision making on the pitch.
Yeah.
No, yes, I agree with that 100%. That because that is just, it's almost like that's his personality.
Yeah,
is to want to almost be like I don't know if I know it's a people pleaser.
Yeah,
but because it's like he's giving. I don't know. I don't understand it, honestly, because it's not like he's giving these candid interviews. I mean, some of it's coming from Fabrizio. The other one's just in the English media when he's doing his press conferences is where 90% of it's come from. And it's just contradictions. So I don't understand what he's trying to sabotage. Is he just sabotaging himself because he's got Mendez now as his agent? So maybe he's trying, and like the leak of him, being linked to the Man City job, like that just screams Mendez leaking that to the press and saying, like, this is what he wants now, so, or leaking that to the press saying that, Maresca's being linked to Manchester City,
Yeah. Supposedly, Maresca's committed to staying through his contract, but there's too much chatter going around. And I know before anybody comes at me, the media likes to create narratives. Mm-hmm. I totally get it. But when you got the outlaws and you got the agents that are known for this sort of shit, and then Daniel has a Alex Goldberg meter. When he starts talking about stuff, like, start to listen.
Yeah, that's my thing. And like, I don't even think Alex is like I know Alex is connected to the club, but I don't even think that it's like Alex is saying this stuff because he knows stuff behind the scenes.
Exactly.
I think it's just Alex speaking as Alex. And I just take it as the point of frustration where Alex is in the way Alex reads stuff. Okay, shit's getting real at this point in time. That's just sort of how I've judged it. And usually when he starts getting up there is when the manager's about to be gone. So, because he is a pretty lenient person. Like, I didn't want Potter, neither did you from the beginning. We hated Potter.
Still do.
Well, still do. Although we did predict him to have a great October. I don't think Alex really wanted Potch. I don't think anybody really wanted Potch.
No. That was a weird appointment.
It was.
I think it was a appointment of convenience. There was nobody else at the time.
And there again lies the problem. If you fire Maresca, who are you going to get?
Yeah.
There's really nobody out there.
You have to get another manager like him because we pigeonholed ourselves into having this type of manager.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not looking at big name managers.
Right.
Like, we do not want somebody we can't control. Like, that's
correct.
That's the board talking, not me. Like, they do not want somebody that isn't a yes man, that isn't just happy with whoever they're given.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, and they have to be able to at least somewhat coach, like, and get results. Because Potter was 100% a yes man and just going to do whatever the board said. But Potter was a shit coach, and we tried to tell you on that. We tried to tell you, just because you get somebody promoted from the 7th League of Swedish football to the 6th League of Swedish football doesn't make you good. Oh, I'm sorry. He's English. He's still shit. I don't care. God forbid that I swear to God, if Garrett Southgate is our next manager, Jason, I will shit the bed. I will
my God, dude.
flip shit. This podcast will go off the rails on the first day, and I will throw a freaking tantrum about Garrett Southgate.
I'm not going to watch. You're just going to tell me what's happening.
Good gracious. But
I'm just going to look at the stats.
I don't even know what we've talked about a lot on this podcast. I think we've just shown Maresca for the last 50 minutes.
And the board. The board deserves it.
And the board, yes. And that's the thing. Like we said, there's so many branches to this. It's not just one person's fault. It's the board. It's Maresca. It's the policy. It's Clear Lake. It's Bowley. It's Igbali. It's everybody. Although I think Bowley has a better idea of how to run a club than Igbali does. But
I'll take it back for a second. For us to win this game, did not win. For us to heroically claw back a draw at this game, it took a Reece James free kick.
Beautiful free kick, by the way.
Yeah.
Beautiful, epic, picture-perfect Reece James free kick.
Awesome. And it took a long ball by Bob that was controlled insanely by João Pedro.
Yeah.
Enough to knock it into his path.
Yeah.
As he stunted a defender, which is crazy, runs past him and slots it in. So there were no team goals in this at all. There was no build-up play. There was no nothing. There was a long ball individual goal, and which Robert Sanchez has more assists than Wirtz at the moment.
Well, Wirtz did get an assist in their match this weekend, so they're technically tied.
For a little while.
Yes, for a little while.
One more assist than Wirtz.
Yes.
And got one before he did.
Yes.
But then also it took a Reece James free kick. And like that's what it took. Like,
true.
It's not like we had a lot more of the ball and we were having a bit more link up play in the second half, mainly because the guys wanted to do something with the ball.
Yeah.
Like
we had
that they didn't want to do. Yeah.
Not big chances. We had chances, but Garnacho's just shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Let's not pretend like Emo Nacho is something special. Just because he scored in the EFL Cup. Okay? It's the EFL Cup. The fact that he had to even come on in the EFL Cup is a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Let's just not even get into that. But it's like you said, it was two more so individual moments of brilliance than it was like a team goal where we built it up from the back, played it, made some really good passes, 1-2s here, 1-2s there. Made a good cross into the box. No, it was really just a free kick and a long ball from Bob. That was it. That was how we scored our goals. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how we heroically clawed back.
Heroically. Yeah. So yeah, let's just screw this game. Let's move to Newcastle. Villa. Let's move on from Newcastle to Villa. Thank you, Jason. And I think the biggest thing going to this Villa match is it's not that they're 7 points ahead of us. It's not that they're in form. It's not that any of that shit is going. You know where I'm going with this, Jason.
I know exactly.
It's the fact that we have 1-0 Big Willie managing the team this weekend. It is Big Willie will be in the touch block. He will be on the touchline. He will be managing this team. He will be passing out secret notes of his penis during the match. He will be helicoptering around the puck. You let this team come out slow in the first half, and Big Willie will helicopter every one of their asses in the halftime. You just
You're
let it
be
happen.
Seeing the notes flying.
And if you don't know who would win in an all wrestling match between Big Willie and the rest of this team, go watch our Festivus episode tomorrow night because we tell you.
The fact that Willie is the coach is my
Yeah.
only hope that we will get something out of this game.
The only reason I'm going to point out now, not going to tell you my score prediction. I'm predicting to win this match, but I just want everybody to know the only reason, the sole reason I'm picking us to win this match is because of Big Willie. It has nothing to do with the players. It has nothing to do with anybody else on the pitch. I really honestly think it's just because of Big Willie.
Yep.
I don't know what he's got up his. I don't know what he's got up his. Yeah, I don't know what he's got up his. Yeah, I don't know what he's got up his pants leg. He's got something up there. It's huge.
I can take a guess. A big yes.
A big, huge.
Huge yes.
But yes, I don't know what it is. It's huge. That's all I know. But it's gonna get Chelsea 3 points this weekend. Yeah, like Mandingo huge. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yes, exactly.
Jason, have you ever seen a horse's penis?
Yeah, have you seen it's Clerks 2?
No, I've never seen the second Clerks.
Okay. For those of you that have seen Clerks 2, you'll know. I'll tell Daniel off mic.
Oh, I was gonna say horse's penis times 2. That's all I'm gonna say. So,
visual image is what I will dream about tonight.
Yes.
Fortunately and unfortunately.
Yeah. It's Big Willie, guys. It's a Big Willie match. He's 1-0.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say, maybe, just maybe. I don't know. I don't think Big Willie's a yes man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure Big Willie will just come in there and slap his Willie on the board's desk and tell him what he wants, and they will give it to him because they will get helicoptered in the face if they don't.
Yeah.
But maybe Big Willie should be our next man.
Yeah, I agree. But also, Aston Villa are actually in the Europa League.
Oh, they are in the Europa League. Well, okay. I think I did predict Villa to finish in the top of the table this year.
I think you did, yeah.
In the top 4 or top 5.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Now I really want to go back and look.
But yeah, Maresca not being the coach depends on what Willie is able to allowed to do, really. But he's my only hope because I think he'll motivate the guys.
He really is the only hope that we have.
Even if he was a eunuch, I think he can motivate the guys.
Hey, I don't know.
But thank goodness he's not.
But thank goodness he's not a eunuch.
Looks like our boy Ross Barkley is not playing in this match.
Well, that's
okay.
bad.
I got something. Okay, I'm looking at our injury list.
Okay.
The same people that you would expect, except Esteval, Delap at the moment are doubtful. But they've started listing Mudryk as suspended.
Yeah, I saw that with the little red card by his name.
They have not listed him all season until like a match or two ago.
Yeah.
What is going on? Is he coming back?
I don't look, guys. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Like they say, the saying goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And the more that Mudryk is not around, the more I miss that only Jesus, butterfly loving son of a bitch. And I would take Mudryk on the left wing over Garnacho any day of the week. I don't care if he shits the bed 50 out of 50 matches. I want my Mudryk back. I'm not saying he's the greatest player. I'm not saying he's the best player. I don't know. The only person I'd put on the left wing ahead of Mudryk is Quinde.
Yes.
But by George, I would want my Mudryk back. And I hope Mudryk comes back sooner rather than later. Last I heard, he'd passed the lie detector test. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just want
Apparently, he got a ban for driving.
Yeah.
Him
and Fofana like be street racing or some shit, I think.
Yeah. He was ordered to pay £200. So the court incident comes at a time when Foot McCarto reported that a return to football, this is from MSN.com, by the way, return to football could be imminent. The report indicates that January 17th, 2026 has been set as the possible return date if his doping ban is lifted. Chelsea will reportedly send him out on loan to help him ramp up his match fitness. Sevilla are one of the clubs understood to be in the running to get him.
Look, during this absence of Mudryk, I have been collecting Mudryk cards. If you have not watched our mail time videos, you should go watch those. We drop them every Sunday. We might be missing a few for the next couple Sundays because we've sort of run out of content because Jason has to take a vacation, so we won't be able to record any for a little while.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We will resume whenever. So, but until then, people will just have to, wonder what kind of Mudryk cards I have. Maybe I'll go through my Mudryk collection one day, Jason. But with all that said, I am ready for Mudryk to be back. I'm ready for him to come back and make an epic return and run really fast down the wings and not really accomplish a lot. But it will still be better than anything Garnacho has done. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
I agree.
Okay,
we still need to make our predictions, right?
We do. All right, cool. Let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
2-1 Chelsea. Okay.
Hey! Look, I'm being positive. I'm going out on a limb. It's Big Willie.
Baby!
It literally the only reason I'm predicting Chelsea to win is strictly because of Big Willie.
Yeah. Same.
No other reason. I have no other hope in this club other than Big Willie, Jason.
Yes.
He's
I know. That's Maresca can get banned all year as far as I'm concerned. If Big Willie takes over.
Big Willie and Mudryk, and one of those is suspended.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I think I'll get to watch part of this match at least.
Yeah. Fam, bear with us these next couple weeks. Jason is taking a European vacation. If you see him riding his Vespa around Italy, feel free to say hi and stop and take a picture with him. He would love nothing more. He will
be doing my best Audrey Hepburn, not Gregory Peck, Audrey Hepburn impression from Roman Holiday. So that's what I'll be doing.
He will also be charging €5 for autographs while he's there. Mm-hmm. And that is only strictly because he needs bathroom access. Why?
Yes.
Because
exactly.
Europe is weird because they make you pay to go to the bathroom.
I'll keep a couple coins. The rest will go to charity.
Yes, that's right. We will announce upon Jason's return how many autographs he received and what charity he is donating to.
Exactly.
But yeah, we will still have content every Monday night. It might just be me solo for a little while, but Jason will hopefully get to phone in from Europe, or video chat in from Europe for a couple episodes. They might be shorter than normal.
Yeah,
but he is his wife has vetoed him doing it from the top of the Eiffel Tower, which is a bummer. I know how much you people out there wanted to see Jason and me podcast from the top of the Eiffel Tower, but unfortunately his wife has vetoed that. So she has told me, specifically said no.
She said you and I have had enough of our romance in the past.
We've had whatever the hell that means, Jason.
Yes, exactly. I know. But whatever that means.
Yeah, whatever that means. But we will both be back officially in the country on the January the 11th?
Yeah.
Is that the next episode that we would
Yeah.
No, the 12th. The 12th will be the next episode.
That's the Monday.
The 11th is Sunday. That we play on the 10th.
Yeah.
So we will be back officially together, but there's like 4 matches in there. I know the city match is in there, which is a big one. Mm-hmm. So we're going to try and figure things out. And if we can't, Jason has given his blessing for me to do solo episodes, which I don't mind doing, but I do mind doing at the same time because I'd much rather do this with my best friend in the whole world. And it is sad not having him here, and it's awkward just talking to the camera. But they do tend to be shorter
great. Episodes. You always do great, though.
They do tend to be shorter episodes because I don't have anybody to ramble with. So I have nobody to feed off of.
AKA, you don't have me talking and keeping it going.
No, I don't have. Well, I mean, we feed off each other. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's the problem. We are we feed into each other. So,
yeah.
But just bear with us for the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow, we also have our special Festivus episode coming out where we will air our grievances with Chelsea Football Club. It is a shorter episode, but check it out. It will be live tomorrow on YouTube and Spotify and Apple, wherever if you want to consume your format that way, content that way, whatever. But that will also be tomorrow night. And that will be our last episode before the American holiday that is Christmas, which it comes in second to Festivus because Festivus is more important. So second place to that. So anyway, anything else? Plug us, Jason.
Yeah. We're on X, Instagram, Substack. It's the same on all the things at Red White Blues FC.
Yep. And we are also on Spotify, Apple. Listen to us there. We are on YouTube. Like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And until next time, we will catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Be Festivus tomorrow. And then I guess Christmas too. Flippity floppity.